Hi, everybody. I just noticed that I can start my phone recording by going like this. It's bizarre. Never knew that. Um, so, I just got done watching a movie that I'm going to talk about, but tomorrow I'm supposed to get the tooth yanked out that I was supposed to get taken out Monday. I'm just nervous. I just want to get through with it. I want it out, and I want to just be back. I just want to be coming back home and in pain or whatever, and just get it over with. So let's get this over with. I'm gonna review two lane black, two lane blacktop, uh, and this one's for Video Massacre. I think he said he was wondering what I thought about it. So I watched it last night, and like I was, I have to watch it again. I was like, is there stuff I missed? Because this is a lot like, in some ways, this is like Paris, Texas. Uh, by the way, it has Harry Dean Stanton in a small role as a hitchhiker, and he goes by in the credits. It's H.D. Stanton, and man, this movie's Two Lane Blacktop's from 1971, and Harry Dean looked old in 1971. I mean, he was Jesus. He was like, okay, let's go back. He died like in 1917. I mean, 2017. So 10, 97, 87, 77. Jesus, I don't know. He was like in his 40s already, I think. Maybe late 30s. Uh, he's only in a little bit, but he shares a scene with Warren Oates. So that's cool. Yeah, Warren Oates is in here. Warren Oates. I know him from well, Bring Me the Head of Alfredo Garcia, Stripes. I know him from Stripes, and then he's also the comic book character, the Badger. He's his favorite actor. And then it has James Taylor and Dennis Wilson as James Taylor is the driver and Dennis Wilson is the mechanic, and they drive a 1955 Chevy and they race, and that's all they do. They just race to win money to make repairs on the car and get to the next race, and they're just driving through the country. And I didn't realize who James Taylor was. He sings "I've Seen Fire, Fire and Rain," "You Have a Friend." His music is just very somber and quiet, and I guess soothing and sad, and just very ballads, I guess. Very almost like coma inducing, but those are both really good songs. I listened to them because I knew what he did, but I just really couldn't remember them. I think "Fire and Rain" is a really good song. And then Dennis Wilson was the drummer for the Beach Boys. I don't know. I've listened. I know like the songs from them. But they're really. These are their only roles they've ever done. And then Dennis Wilson died like in 1983. There's another girl in here, something Bird, and then she killed herself by in '79. She was like 26. So yeah, they're just driving across America. I know they go through Texas, but I couldn't keep go to Arkansas. And the girl who doesn't have a name, I think they do say her name, but I forgot what it was. Like that's what I thought I missed. I was like, she's just with them all of a sudden, and yeah, like she's hitchhiking. She just sees their car. They're in like a diner eating, and she just gets in it, and they don't say anything when they get in the car. And she just, I don't know. I was like, did they know her already? I don't think so. And James Taylor, the driver, Dennis Wilson, the mechanic. Yeah, there's something about both of them. More, I think James Taylor. He seems like And I read up a little. Someone called them cold-blooded hippies. I was like, that's a good way to describe them. They just like dead-eyed, and they only talk about the car, if they talk at all. That's all they talk about. And then Warren Oates, his character is called GTO because he drives a GTO, and he keeps seeing them, and then he stops and he's like, "Why are you following me?" And yeah, this movie's really not about anything because the whole thing is like, so, well, let's race for pink slips. Like, whoever gets to Washington first gets the other one's car. The loser has to give up his car. So I was okay. That's what the movie's about. But nope, that's not what it's about. It's not really about anything. You just see like the back roads and small towns. And I read this too, but I mean that's what it seems to be about. It's about, I don't know what. Yeah, if there's a deeper meaning. It is kind of a soothing movie just to have on because there's barely any talking. I'm not a car guy. The cars are cool. I think they wanted to make it seem like the '55 Chevy was cooler, but I like the GTO. It just looked flashier. There's a cool El Camino at the end, and then it just ends like there's another race that the driver and the mechanic. The girl leaves him. It seems like the driver kisses her at one point, but nothing really comes from it. I guess he's the main character. Because Dennis Wilson, the mechanic, says even less than he does. Oh, one cool part in the very beginning, the trunk, they have to like take the whole thing off. It doesn't have like hinges, you just raise it. You take the whole thing off, and the gas tank is in the trunk. I've never seen that before. And I thought like they take the trunk part off so it would be lighter when they race, but they do. There is a race where they take everything out of the trunk, but they put the trunk hood back on. There's something. This is not like this. This isn't like Fast and the Furious or even like Gone in 60 Seconds, the original like races. There's really the point. They don't focus on the racing a little bit. You see it, but from far away. They keep saying you see it from the inside, but you just see it like from the outside and from like a distance. Warren Oates. I mean, I've always liked him. They say like this is like his greatest performance. I don't know if I don't see. Because I said I watched it twice. I'm glad I watched it after Paris, Texas. Now I have Vanishing Point, but it won't work because I don't have my. I don't know how to work my Universal Remote. But another really interesting fact is I looked up the director Monty Hellman, and this is actually a very well made film. It's like very moody, but he went on to direct a lot of stuff I've never heard of. But he directed Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 3. I've never seen it, but everyone says that movie's really bad. I don't really like the Silent Night, Deadly Night movies, but he did Part 3. How did he go from this, which a lot of people, it gets a high rating, it's held in high regard, and it is good. Boring, yeah, but it's a lot better. Like, for nothing really happening, like, I watched like half of it before I even knew it. But how did he not go on to just like make more movies like this or anything, or make a movie like just more car movies? This was like a flop when it came out. I actually would say I like this better than Easy Rider, but I haven't seen Easy Rider in years. Or I think I've seen it once or twice. I really don't remember it. Yeah, the girl, like, when she just gets in their car and, like, she starts talking to him, she's like, you're not the Zodiac Killers, are you? Oh, what a reference. So, should you see Two-Lane Blacktop? Yes. Like Paris, Texas, Two-Lane Blacktop, Vanishing Point. I know it's pretty good. It's a good road movie. Yeah, at least once. I would like to see it again. I don't maybe like it. It seems like like again like Paris, Texas, and other movies. It's like a good movie just to have on. If you just put movies on, you can just put it on and you know um, write a letter or get on YouTube or read a book or something, listen to music. But I paid attention, but there's sometimes there's nothing going, there's nothing happening. But I guess it's maybe like El Topo or like I know. I mean, I don't know, but I assume that the Coen brothers like probably love Paris, Texas. I wonder what they think of this. I'm sure QT likes it. And then there's really no standout. There's no fights. There's no like crashes. Oh, there's almost a crash. And that was scary. And these cars haul ass. There's a Charger that is trying to get around the Chevy, and they won't let him go. But then he like forces them to let him. And there's like a wreck in the road, and the Charger goes around it. Like, I was like, how the hell did it? It barely misses that wreck and keeps on going, hauling ass. And the Chevy goes into the grass. And the car really messes up a lot. Like, they're always repairing it. I guess maybe that when you're racing, that happens a lot. But again, should you watch? What did I say? Yeah, you should watch it at least once. You might want to watch it. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I didn't understand it. I don't think you. I've seen a lot of movies like this, but also I've been thinking lately, like I used to watch movies like say, okay, this is like a movie you should watch. Maybe it's not something I'm interested in, but I'll watch it anyway. But then I realized I just like I like monster movies and action, and that's about it. Maybe a kung fu movie every once in a while. War movies. I know I like a good. But that's just action. Stuff like this. Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know if I'd ever watch it again. Maybe. It's at the library. So yeah, I'm just watching them. I don't even know. Why did I get this from the library? I would give it a solid. A solid 4, because it's very well made. It looks good. It's just from like a different time, almost like a fantasy movie. But yeah, that's all I can. I wish I could. I wanted to say something about it, but yeah, just yeah, I don't know. It's good, but you have to see it for yourself now. Oh man, okay, I'm gonna stop. Like, I don't know what else to say about it, but let me know if you like Two-Lane Blacktop and what you think of The Vanishing. So I'll see you later.